Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to be entomologists. We're going to explore creepy crawlies. Come on. Worms are seriously cool. The longest earthworm ever found was in South Africa, and it was 22 feet, which is 6.7 metres. There are 2,700 different types of earthworm in the world, and they have no lungs. They breathe through their skin. They have no eyes, but they can sense light at their front end, so can move to avoid it. Spider webs are intricate, strong, and rapidly built. Some spiders, such as the orb weavers, actively decorate their webs, so actively attracting prey, not just trapping the unlucky ones. When building their webs, they have two different types of silk, sticky or viscid and non-sticky or dragline silk, and to avoid getting trapped in their own webs, they only stand on the non-sticky silk. Clever. Woodlouse, with their bumpy exoskeleton, 7 body segments, each with its own pair of legs, are actually related to the crustaceans. Shrimps and crabs are their close relation. They like cool, damp places to live during the day and only come out really at night, making them mainly nocturnal. They have something in common with the kangaroo in that they lay eggs in their pouch at the front of their bodies, just like the kangaroo does with its baby Joey. Cool. These are ants. There are 12,000 species living all over the world, in every continent except for Antarctica, which is ironic really given it their name. They live in colonies and they can lift 50 times its own body weight, often working together to move bigger objects in a group. They don't have any ears. In fact, they listen by feeling vibrations from the ground through their feet. Amazing. Could anyone try and guess what this insect is? There are literally thousands of species of snails. There are land, sea and freshwater snails. They can secrete mucus to facilitate movement and reduce friction against the ground. Land snails have tiny little teeth. Wow! Snails try to have calcium-rich diets in order to keep their shells nice and thick and healthy. This is the snail shell from one of the garden snails we get here at the farm. Now, unfortunately for this wee snail, it looks as if it's been a wee bird's lunch. However, I wanted to show you something really cool. If we compare it to the size of the African land snail shell, you can see just how enormous this snail must have been. Incredible. And the African land snail, of course, comes from Africa, which we can see here. This is where we live here, and this is Africa here. Some bugs are tiny, like these ones. It's certainly not just birds that can be predators for insects. In fact, we're going to have a look in the river just now and hopefully see something else that could be an unexpected predator towards these little insects. Let's have a look. There, did you see it? A cheeky little trout jumping out the water and catching some nice insects close to the surface. Delicious. At the farm, we have lots of bug hotels set out to encourage bugs and give them a habitat. This one was made by drilling different sizes of holes in different sizes of logs. This is something you too could do at home perhaps. Alternatively, we have these ones, leftover pallets, drilled and stuck together. This provides insects with a safe, happy home. brilliant.